absolutely a great convention for Tennessee. It's just an honor to be a part of this tradition that we come together and do the work of the American Farm Bureau. Had such pleasure of going out on the stage and holding an award with Zippy Duval, our American Farm Bureau president. Huge compliment to our state as a whole whenever we win the Pinnacle Award. It means just that. It's just the highest award that the state can receive. It's a testament to everybody in the state of Tennessee and all 95 counties pulling together, doing everything it takes to do that. And tough competition because we're in the highest category of membership.
That's been an amazing experience, something that a lot of people don't get to experience, especially not only representing the state of Tennessee, but getting top 10 in E&A and Marathon. I've enjoyed our time and just meeting and networking with other states.
My number one priority at the beginning of convention was competing in discussion meet. Although we may not have achieved the ultimate goal we had in mind, still really enjoyed it. And you know, my goal when I first started participating in that competition to begin with, I didn't know for sure that I'd ever have any success in it, but knew that I'd be able to grow as a person and as a leader as a result of competing in it, and feel like I came out better and more prepared on the other side of it, regardless of the result.
Our third place finalist is Tracy Robinson, Tennessee.
This has been, something I have dreamed about for a long, long time. My name was called out a little earlier than I would have liked it to have been, but nonetheless, third is something that I'm proud of, and I'm thankful for all of the opportunities that had led me to this point. Black & Decker putting forth $2,500 worth of tools, American Ag $2,500 toward the farm, and then Case coming in with a safe, and that's some really great prizes.
Our County Awards of Excellence project that we applied for and won with is our Student Advisory Board. To be able to bring those kids down here and see that is fantastic. Our board really put this together over a year ago and really worked with a kind of a question from our FFA kids: can y'all do this? And our answer was, yes, we can. Let's figure it out together. So it's been a learning process, but to be able to see it culminate to we're county award winning now, it's really honored to be here and do that.
This has been a truly amazing experience, getting to show the country what we're about in Lincoln County, Tennessee, showing that we are doing good works to continue to bring up the next generation of future farmers. And it's been an amazing experience. We've learned so much about not only Farm Bureau, but about what's going on in our country to help us as future leaders.
General sessions have been phenomenal, plus the keynote speakers are always a highlight, because it makes you go home and get real excited about working with others and motivating other people to get involved in agriculture and in your Farm Bureau.
The farmers of this country, not only are you the foundation, but sometimes it's like being an offensive lineman in football. Like nothing works without them, yet nobody's running around wearing their jerseys. Especially for succession, for those who are going to follow, for those young farmers. Like you guys are all the models of what they're following, and so that's probably the message more than anything. Like, man, it's God's work, and we just need more people being fully invested in doing so.
This is my first time as a voting delegate, so that's been a really exciting time, but I have really, really enjoyed it.
National Farm Bureau is actually very similar to our state level. We establish where we stand on issues, where we can take it to our lawmakers and stand firm on it. Tell them this is where we're at, this is what our organization believes, we'll have something to go on.
If you eat, you're involved in agriculture. And, it doesn't matter. Farm Bureau is here for everyone, and getting that point across to people is huge. And with Tennessee Farm Bureau and AFBF, I feel like we do a good job at that.
As individual farmers, we can make a difference on our own in many different ways, but to really have our voice heard where it needs to be, whether it's at our state legislature or at the federal level, we're able to be heard much more as a group here within the AFBF organization.
Things change on the farm. How you produce, the regulations that we're working under, the laws that we have to abide by, all that change, and sometimes it makes our policy change, and that's why we go through this process every year.
For as much fun as we've had here in Texas and in the competitions that we've had with our young farmers, still the most important thing we do is set that policy for the coming year. Just cannot say enough about how warm and welcoming and hospitable the Texas folks have been. Just rolling out the red carpet and just in true Southern hospitality. They have done above and beyond what they could have done, and it just it's made the experience so much better for our folks back in Tennessee that come here to see the sights of Texas.